In a little over 24 hours, Nigerians will be joining the rest of the world to celebrate Christmas. Let's talk more about this. I'm being joined by Reverend David Johnson from the Foursquare Gospel Church. Reverend Johnson, at this time, the economy is biting hard, and people are complaining that they probably would not be able to celebrate with their families because of the economic crunch. What is your charge to them?
All right. What I know is this. We know that the economic challenge didn't just suddenly happen. All right. It was coming in gradually and is expected of every man and woman that's in this situation to have a plan. All right. Life is lived strategically. You don't just live life by chance. All right. And so when you begin to see changes, you begin to make plans and adjust. I think the Bible also has helped us to clarify that we should learn to abound and also learn to abase. All right. So we should learn to adjust. We're human, and we should be able to see what's coming and then adjust to be able to meet up with what's on ground.
Oh, Reverend
I know
Johnson.
it's biting, and it's really very, very biting, but
Indeed.
God is still God and is the source. We put our trust in Him and pray as if we have not planned and plan as if we have not prayed.
All right, talking
I
about
think that gives
adjusting,
us a
Reverend
better chance
Johnson.
to survive.
Yes, talking about adjusting,
Yeah.
as it is, bus fares and flight fares have risen astronomically with about 100% at this time. And if you look at this, there seems to be some element of exploitation. This Yuletide, when we're celebrating the birth of Christ, should that even be happening, that behavior?
Well, you see, in as much as we know that we do not have a structure in our country that can manage the exploitations here and there. Because that would have helped, actually, if there was a system in place and there was an enforcement in place, and the people know that you can't go beyond this at a particular time. It all boils down on the leadership. But I'm also looking at the fact that now that we know that we have this leadership crisis and we're not able to meet up, they are not able to meet up with their promises and put a structure that can help us to smoothly go through, we have to also begin to look at a way around it so that we don't just subject ourselves to the pains and then begin to get into depression.
All right, but then for Christmas, is it just about being merry? I mean, is it just about the chicken, the goat, and all of those merrymakings, or is there more to the season? What's the significance?
Can I get that question again?
I'm asking about, there seems to be a whole lot of talk about merrymaking during Christmas. Is that the whole essence of the season?
Okay, about the Christmas, the purpose of the Christmas, is that what you're trying to say? Because
Yes,
I
please.
really can't get,
Yes,
it's
please.
not clear here.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, you know, yeah, the merry aspect of it is, you see, if you look at it, God hasn't asked you, for example, all right, for those of us that are Christians and pastors, we know it's a period you should sacrifice to make others feel better. You understand? You should sacrifice like Christ and to make others feel better. But you also look at it that you won't do beyond your capacity. All right. So we will still marry. Marrying is having to do with your heart, the condition of your heart, the position of your relationship with people and with God. All right. So I think that you have to play by those rules. God has put things in place to make us still merry, even when you do not have too much physically with you. Your joy comes from God. Happiness comes from the surface of things, what you can physically see. But joy actually flows from inside. So the marrying aspect, you may not have it as you used to, but you are just enough to still have your joy.
All right,
Your mind
Reverend.
is focused more on God and more on doing good to people.
Interesting having you share your thoughts with us, Reverend David
Mm.
Johnson of the Foursquare
Thank you.
Gospel Church. Thank you for joining us on TVC News at 10.